What's going on? So today I need to show everybody my PX6 Tesla style screen. It is right there. I'm gonna do a little tutorial, talk about what it is and pros, cons, what I like about it, dislike about it. So
Alright, here we go. So it's the PX6 radio head unit. We have Tesla style. So you got your AC controls on like the bottom here. You can adjust it up, down, and you have the ability to do dual mode, turn on or off. So you have AC controls on both passenger and driver side. Also has rear controls. I'll show you guys that later. Apple CarPlay is connecting right now. You can see, and I connected with my phone. Pretty fluent, I would say. This is wireless CarPlay right now, and you will be able to see. So my phone is not connected with wire. It's connected via Bluetooth. See the phone disconnected right now. Wireless CarPlay is still pretty fluid. It allows you to connect to a USB as well if you would like to. But I use the wireless because it's more convenient. Less needing to charge my phone. You can see your Apple Maps coming up pretty quickly. I can say that the wireless CarPlay is very, very fluid on there. Can't really tell that it's wireless. It works just like the functionality, just like if you was touching, doing the touchscreen on your phone. And Apple Music. Going back to the home screen, so this tablet has the ability to download several different apps. As you can see, I have Apple Music, Amazon Music, Dash Radio, Audible, different things. You can choose your primary audio player. I had Apple Music as my default. This tablet also had internal storage of about 64 gigabytes. So of course I didn't use all of that for music, but you can download some of your phones that you would like to listen to on occasions to your tablet to play it directly from there, from the app when you're using tablet mode. That was pretty cool. This right here shows you the playlist I have downloaded.
so right now you can see it's connected to Wi-Fi. You're able to download some of the music straight to the tablet. Of course, when you're using it in this mode where you're just using the interface itself, the PX6, and some of the apps built in, you want to be connected to Wi-Fi or a hotspot. I use hotspot on my phone, or right now I'm building my garage, so just connect straight to the Wi-Fi in the house. But yeah, this is back to the home screen again. I love the interface. Put some custom stuff on here from the custom firmware site. Here's some more of the applications. Yeah. All right, trying to go over some of the other features internal to the radio. So some of the vehicle settings. So let's look at the GPS. You got GPS. You got the different apps that you can set as default. So default maps. I got Waze right now. There's your GPS satellites. There's my default music player. You do videos. Default video app. I got YouTube in there. So a lot of different options for that. Well, now we're gonna go into, let's see. Oh, here's your steering wheel settings. I really don't bother with that. I left it how it was default when it came, so I don't mess nothing up. You're supposed to be able to change like the vehicle functions, like the volume up, volume down, changing the station forward, backwards, skipping. But the modes on the back change it from different music modes. So from internet radio mode to regular radio to Bluetooth to um, your default music player. You can switch between the different music settings or music modes. I'm sorry. With the button on the left, I believe, and then on the right side is mute or play, pause and play, volume up, volume down, and then skip next track or forward to backwards to the other track. Let's now look at the AC controls. So this is my favorite part. I love the layout on here. So this is the theme, but you can adjust, of course, all the different modes for your AC for your air conditioner. So you can do, legs only, switch between dual on and off. You got your heated steering wheel settings. You can adjust the temperature zones individually or together if you got dual mode on, of course. Um, put in auto. Got your defrost controls, steering control, heat steering wheel, I guess, and then your rear. So a lot of people ask, does the rear AC work? So the volume's down right now on this, but you can see you can adjust the rear. Same thing, which zones you're working with, legs or above. You can adjust the thermostat or tri-zone. So you can take a look at one on the passenger side, driver side, and the rear in 3 separate temperature zones. So that was pretty cool as well. You can also adjust it right there on that home screen. I love this layout. Shout out to Surge. Change the temperature zones as well by tapping the vehicle icon. Adjust the fan speed up and down. All of those functions are still available right there in the home layout. I really love this radio. And it was hard to get rid of it, but had to move on to bigger and better things. Yeah, yeah. And then, yep, here's your mute button. So if you hit the power button, you can mute, or you can adjust the volume up and down on the far right side. Buttons on the bottom, so you got the park sensor. I don't have the forward collision, so that doesn't work. The auto start stop on and off. Yeah, there you go. Here's your hazard lights. And then eco on and off. Sport mode on and off. There's sport mode there. Using paddle shifters. And traction control on and off. So all those buttons at the bottom work as they should if the features are available on your vehicle. Again, really, really enjoyed this radio. It was a very, very affordable option compared to the OEM style Uconnect radios that I see online to replace just to get Apple CarPlay. That was my main goal, to try to get Apple CarPlay just for the functionality, being able to use it. And I really enjoyed having this with the CarPlay plus some of the other features that it had. The size of the screen made it real easily to see. I'm sorry, and the wireless CarPlay functionality was a plus. Having all the AC controls built in, all the vehicle functions built in, everything still worked. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and
stand by for the rest of video. I'm going to show you guys how to pull this bad boy out and put your factory Uconnect back in. Stand by on it. And maybe that'll help some of y'all understand how simple it was to put this in. So get you a pry tool, of course, plastic if you have one. I ordered these on Amazon. Pretty cheap, reasonable. We're going to start around the middle here and just kind of pry. Got a couple of little clips to get around. You feel like you're gonna break it, don't worry about it. It's just really tight. These clips are really, really secure to keep the radio in place. So you work your way from one side to the other. There we go. The sides. Pop, pop. One at a time. I try to do one clip at a time. There we go. Pop, pop. All right, let's set this here. Hopefully y'all can see. Get the rest of it out. Pop, pop. All right. All right, no clips are broken. Now, here's all the juicy stuff. All right. And technically you're supposed to disconnect negative wire on the battery. I did not. Battery's up underneath the seat right here. I didn't go through all that. However, I want you guys to see the connections. I ordered mine from AliExpress, but you got your two USB connection sections here. One of these actually goes to where I have my iPhone plugged in for CarPlay. And the other one goes to the hub that's down here. You got this is your GPS, I believe. Yep. You got one GPS antenna, radio antenna, and then what's this one? The white one is, I can't remember. Oh, actually, sorry. The white one is a radio because I had to get this adapter for it. Here, it came with it. White one is radio. This blue one here is going to, I think that one's the GPS, which I didn't use as much. I got an adapter for it because you can see this connection is different from the connection right here. So I got this little blue adapter here to be able to run it and connect it. Male to female adapter. Here's your ECU, so your main power. This is all the control for the radio. Everything's already wired, so it plugs and plays for a 2016 model Dodge Durango. The only other piece that you want to pay attention to right here is for the AC controls. It plugs in right there. And right here, that just unplugged. AC controls again. Actually, right here might be the AC controls. Either way, plug and play. There's a lot of cords, so I know it looks confusing, but literally everything plugs in where it's supposed to go, and kind of did a good job at making it foolproof, to where there's no room for error as long as you, match everything up accordingly. Everything goes where it needs to go. So right now I'm actually getting ready to take this out. I am selling this vehicle and I'm going to put the old factory radio back in because I don't think they deserve this one, honestly. So yeah, I'll take this out. So I'm going to put this down. Y'all may be able to see, maybe not, but I'll try to prop this up as much as best as I can. All right, go work. That's pretty much it. Everything's disconnected. Yeah, I got the original box. Put it back in the box. Just get the old one back out. I did upgrade to the nav. 8.4 nav. So let's put this bad boy back in and make sure everything still works. Just fire it up. Boom back up. Excuse all the messiness there. And make sure everything works before we pop it all the way in. So just in case we need to fix any connections back there, be able to. Kind of forgot how this thing looks. Restart vehicle. Radio is locked. Uh-oh. So let's do ahead and do this. Pop everything back in. One part out. Forgot to put the clips back on. Need these orange clips here to go back on the original radio in order to keep it locked in place. So let's get these off. Yeah, so these orange clips here are very important. Don't be me. I left them off, and this was not going to lock back into place without those clips. These secured on here, and with the aftermarket radio I had on there, these are the same clips that I used to fasten the aftermarket radio in. So these snap on in place. I'll pop these on, and then we'll come right back, put it in place, and make sure everything works. Okay, everything's back in. I'll crank it up. Let's check the AC, radio, on and working. UC is high low. On off, high low. Navigation, see how the navigation works. Make sure the map's still running. Outdated map said that, but see how it looks. Everything seems to be working. It's mostly accurate for the most part. So GPS is good. Phone, see if it remembers my phone. I don't know. I remember my phone. Let me see if the USB input works. Here. So we can get it to pop up with USB. Plug in there. Plug in here. Yep, so phone works. Climate, everything's good with the climate, not the automatic. On off. Okay, sync it up. Air climate controls. Everything's still working there. We're off for now. Onto the settings. Radio. XM. You're gonna get the signal because outside. Seems like everything working though. Yeah. So old school is back in. Yep, old school back in. Appreciate y'all watching.